Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to our channel. And yeah, just a quick update on where we are right now on our current Stalker build. We just hit level 80, the current max level for the game. So I just want to show you what our current progress at right now. I know we hit a couple of upgrades and refines the past few weeks, and I just wanted to provide an update on our journey as a Stalker. So right now, on Awakening upgrade, we are still on tier 5 for Awakening, so that's plus 70 and above for all of your equipments. For Enchant, we are at Awakening 6, so that's level 12 with 12 orange affixes minimum to unlock it. For Refine Awakening, we are at 6 as well, so that's plus 7 and above on all of your equipments. So I think the next step probably for me is Enchant Awakening. So my target is to put them all at level 14 and have 15 orange affixes, because based on my experience in ROX Global, enchantments are like the ones that give you the most when it comes to damage and progress. The upgrades, I think I can delay this for a bit, because like when I did 50 to 60 and then 60 to 70, I did not notice any significant increase in my damage. So I'm foregoing it for now. So next stop will be Enchant 7, Awakening tier 7. For Refine, I don't think I have the resources to hit plus 8 on everything right now. So I'll do a slow burn on this. Like whenever I get materials for refining, I'll do so, and if it succeeds, then good. If it not, then I'll just accept it. But from this point on, I'll be using protection stones because I don't want to go back to plus 6 and then plus 5 and then go back to plus 4. That will really hurt our progress. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats that we have. So currently we have about 2500 strength coming from our accessories and enchantments, 258 vit, 279 dex, a little bit of agi, and then these stats give us about almost 700,000 HP. This is the PvE stuff, by the way, and P attack is around 6500. 65,000, and that's without your own buffs, because you do have your blessing from your pet, which increases that to, let's say, about 6,700. So looking at my equip, I still have the Falcon Blitz Longbow untiered. I don't really plan on tearing this up because I know that we'll be getting some new PvE and PvP equipment on the coming patches, so it'll stay at untiered for now. The cards that I'm using: Scorch Fang card and Strife card, which I got as a drop, and a general purpose Deviace card, which I can use for boss hunts and PvP as well. For the armors, enchant is strength, of course, for everything. The cards that I use for them are HP cards. Any HP cards will do, because this is the only one I have, because I don't really want to take my time farming the next HP cards, because tearing your armors up also takes time. Going back to the weapon, I'm still using the Enchant's final physical damage bonus, because I use converters and I don't really use poison that much. That's why I'm not using poison enhance for the enchants. So I plan on leveling them up to 12 when it gives me the chance, because right now whenever I click on this, it does not really give me orange lines, which those are the ones that I need, else I will drop my awakening level. For the accessories, I have them all in plus 8. I'm keeping my blue accessory because it's I still have the gold accessory for strength, but it's plus 5 right now, and plus 8 blue is much more stronger than that. Plus it already has 2 slots, so I'm keeping it. So at plus 8, it gives me plus 29% strength, and I enchanted it with strength as well. This one 3.36 and 2.8, and strength 15, which is a gold line, so I'm keeping it. And of course, the cards are Bone and the Kobold card for additional crit and strength. Same goes for my purple ring, which is +8, gives me about 33% of strength with a bonus of 2.5%. So that's about 35.5% of strength in here. This is actually equivalent to +7 gold. So I'm keeping that. It's fully enchanted to Geffen enchants with strength at level 13. So I'm keeping that as well. Same cards, Bone and Hammer Wielding Kobold card. For the talisman, I'm using the the Portman's Ashtode, which is the Pearl of the Night Spirit. I like this one because it's it's already purple. So +8 purple is roughly equivalent to +7 gold. Plus it already has 2 slots. Unlike Ashtode, which you have to like refine it to +7 to get to this amount. 54 crit damage. I think 56 for Ashtode, but it's not that much of a difference. And you have to tier up the Ashtode to unlock the additional slot. That's why I'm just sticking to this talisman, I think, for the time being, unless like another talisman shows up, or well, I don't think so. Like, even if I get an Ashtode, I don't think I'll be replacing this. For the details, like the advanced stats, I'm still trying to maintain my attack speed at least above 814. This is what it's giving me right now, like 466. So I'm thinking that I may be able to drop this final attack speed because I'm still gonna be at above 814, and I can add like an additional strength line, and every strength is like additional P attack. Every P attack is additional damage for stalkers. For the crit, I'm at 134 right now, almost 135. My goal is to be around 140 because I noticed that on level 80 mobs you do get some non-crit hits, and I'm thinking it's because of the higher level the monster has, the more critical resist they have. So yeah, I'm still working on that. So target is 140 total. For the other stats, we have our final physical damage at 73.83, courtesy of the weapon enchantments, the SE, and the Marduk cards that I have. And yeah, VCD, actually I'm also planning to get, in case I get like additional headgears that gives me additional slots, I'm planning to slot them with the axe building goblin card so that I can have 3 2.5s of a VCD reduction. So that's about a 7.5 seconds of VCD reduction, which will really help on us cycling our our double strafe and triple shot skills. I mean triangle shot skills. And that's gonna be a big boost in DPS. Otherwise, I'm still using Marduk cards for all of them because final physical P damage bonus 4%. That's always good. And yeah, well, that's basically it. This is actually my lazy build. Like, if in any case I'm just general farming or questing stuff, this is my go-to build, the strength one. If in any case I want to do boss hunts and stuff, I do have like enchantments ready for them. For example, I have like large enchantments if I'm doing large MVPs. I also have, where is it, there, a medium enchantments if I'm doing the minis, because most of them are medium anyway. So it's good to have like a full set, like a 3 accessory set with medium damage, and then another 3 accessory set with large damage if you want to do boss hunts, because that will actually really boost your DPS against them compared to like just having strength. Like, if I am to go boss hunt right now, I can swap out my strength enchants to large enchantments, and that will bring down my strength to about 2000 instead of 2500. But I will still deal more damage because I have the large enchantments, if that makes sense. And also, a bulk of my stats come from my pets too, so make sure you have your pets ready, like set up. I mean, if you can have them slotted with stat skills for the first, I mean, for the last 5 pets. What I have right now is strength, vit, and dex. So I put strength in there, of course, obviously for damage, vit for additional HP, so that I can tank, bosses and dungeons, and dex for additional damage too. Like, some people might put in agi for attack speed, so it's really up to you which one you want. For the primary pet, I use strength vit and then a blessing skill for additional stats during my PvE huntings. And for the skills, I have singer, orange level 5, it gives me 22% final damage, and assault leader, which I plan to replace with a size modifier, like damage to large or damage to medium, whichever comes first. I'm replacing that because see I don't really see the benefit of assault leader. Like, you can stack it up to 20, but it's a very minimal amount and it expires, for 5 seconds if your pet stops attacking. Revenge is just there because I'm unable to replace it. Like, it does not really give me anything good, but I'm planning to replace this too with a size enchantment. So yeah, that's where we're currently at in our stalker. So same, the usual skills that a stalker will use. The most frequent skill that I copy is friendly sparing from other stalkers because it's additional boost to your HP and your physical attack. And physical attack is good because everything, like our major damage dealers, are dependent on physical attack, like double strafe and triangle shot too. Shadow equipment, we are still at level 7. We have a long way to go to SE8. I only have 99 Horcrux longbow for the stalker, and I have 2 blessing marks. So without blessing marks, in case I have the 900, the success rate is 40%, which we all know like 90% will fail based on our experience. So I'm planning to also, stock up on blessing marks to 450 so that we can boost it up to 55%. But right now I don't see that happening. Maybe next year, because you can't really buy a lot of Horcrux for stalker. It's very limited in the exchange center right now. You see there's only 5, and I'm not even able to buy it because I don't have crystals. It's very hard to sell things these days. So I'm using dip 2 for the bounce skill, so it boosts my poison attribute and it also increases the chance that you stack dip. Next is double strafe 2, so every time you cast double strafe actively, the damage is increased by 70%. Additionally, your crit damage bonus will be increased by 5 seconds. That's why I told you earlier that I wanted to get like 3 VCD reduction cards, so that I can maintain the uptime of this more. Same with triangle shot 2. So I haven't leveled it up because validation 2 is extremely expensive. It's at 34,000, close to 35,000 a piece, and I need like 85 of that. But that's the next one that I'll be leveling for sure once I get a hold of validation 2s. So triangle shot increases your crit damage bonus by another 20%, so that stacks up greatly with your DPS. So yeah, that's where we are currently in our stalker. And I mean, with the coming updates, I think what we'll be having is a class change update. So I'll be pretty much staying on stalker, but just for the event, I'm thinking of maybe swapping out to like a sniper. Like, I'll be getting a blue dex accessory. I'll be trying to get my hands on a purple dex accessory and a purple dex or pen talisman. But that's just one of my plans right now. It's nothing set in stone, because all I have right now is strength. I might go assassin or LK, But I mean, since I already have the bow and +7, so I'm thinking of, I might go sniper. But that's just for like trying things. Yeah, I'm loving my stalker right now. I mean, it's not currently the best class because we're actually ignored by ROX, but it's there's something in there that makes you want to play it more. Like, I think sooner or later they'll buff us even more. I mean, they'll buff us, like do some reworks, but I'm just hoping that they do that. So there you go, that's the progress of our stalker right now. And yeah, next video I'll upload is about the future of our stalker, which is going to be the Shadow Chasers. Apparently we are following ROX Japan's timeline, and they've already released these skills and the upcoming weapons that we'll be using in the future. We'll be taking a look at that and see if they're useful or not, or if there's something to get excited about. And as always, thank you very much for staying. Thank you very much for watching. You all take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.